You've been posting organic videos for the last month, every single day. You wake up, you drink your coffee, you film, you post, you go to sleep, you film, you post, you go to sleep, every single day. Today, just like clockwork, you post another video on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube without any hopes. You go to sleep, you wake up, you check your Instagram, and boom, you finally did it. You went viral. Super excited, you open up your Shopify store and you're already imagining the rich life. But you're wrong! You've only gotten 2 sales. Now the main question is, what went wrong? Going viral but not converting is a very common but very fixable issue. If you already went viral, the hard part is done. You just have to do a few quick fixes, which I'm about to show you in this video, and you're gonna convert like crazy. We have videos converting up to $30,000 per million views, and we have literally made tens of millions of dollars with organic dropshipping across our group. There are 6 things you need to do to convert views into sales. Number 1 is you need to go viral in the right audience. Now I know probably you think you've heard this a million times, but hear me out. One really good thing you can do is adding insider information which only your niche gets. So for example, if you have some sort of anime product and you keep using inside jokes or inside things which only people who watch the anime would get, this will attract the right audience. Now the algorithm knows exactly who watches your video, so they're gonna keep recommending it to people who are deep in the anime niche. And the other thing you can also do is using controversy which only your niche understands. So here's a really good example of how this can look. I've used this example in a speech I gave a few days ago, but this is really good. So this video right here says, POV, your boyfriend bought you knitting wool instead of yarn. Now, you probably don't understand why this is controversial at all. And the reason for that is that you're not in the niche. I also didn't get it. And then after checking the comments, I realized wool and yarn apparently is the same exact thing. So this sentence doesn't make sense if you get it. So this only makes the people go crazy in the comments who actually do get it. And this is exactly how you attract the right audience. You just speak directly to them. If you know you're speaking to 40-year-old women, the style of videos should be according to that. If you talk to children, it's a very different style. So make sure your videos just match the age and gender of your demographic as well. Number 2 is having the algorithm on your side. Now, one of my favorite tricks I'm going to give you right away is this. If you go viral in the wrong country on Instagram, there is a really quick fix which you can use to never ever go viral in the wrong countries again. Obviously, if you have 10 million views but they're all from the Philippines, probably you're gonna make max a few $100s for that. If you have the same 10 million views from the US, you're probably gonna make tens of thousands of dollars for that. So how do you actually get rid of everyone except for the countries you want to speak to? Well, on Instagram, you can actually age restrict any bad country that you want from 25 and up, which means you can exclude everyone who's younger than 25 on Instagram from the Philippines. And what happens then is the Philippines generally stop getting targeted by Instagram, which is amazing. All right. So what you can do is you can exclude every country you want where you went viral in the past and didn't convert, and you're not going to go viral there anymore. That's an insane hack, and if you use it, you're literally instantly going to convert more. Now, there's a bunch of things like this, and I don't want to bore you with annoying algorithm things, and that's why I've created a full doc on how you set up the VPN right, how you do everything in terms of the settings on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, how you just not mess up anything with the algorithm. If you want that, just DM me algorithm guide on Instagram. I'm going to send it your way completely for free. The next thing I want to talk about is going viral on the right platforms. Now, there are higher and lower converting platforms. There's YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram, right? On paper, TikTok usually converts the best. However, it is at this point way more difficult to go viral on TikTok. So because of TikTok Shop, most of the views on TikTok go into the shop direction, and the organic videos are kind of left in the dust, and it's very difficult to go viral. So even though TikTok converts way higher, across our group, there's significantly more money being made on Instagram because it's so much easier to go viral. And when it comes to YouTube Shorts, they're also converting really well if if you use the right style of content. YouTube short videos go viral differently than Instagram and TikTok. There's another style of videos which is way more fast-paced. It's just like a different thing. Because on YouTube, there's like 85% male audience, which makes the whole algorithm just work different on there. So because Instagram makes significantly more money than all the other platforms combined, I want to give you very specific hacks how to convert better on Instagram right now. So the very first and very underutilized thing, which most of you guys never do, is Instagram stories convert like crazy. If you have an account where you already went viral and you have a few thousand followers, you need to start posting one Instagram story every single day. And usually you should make a separate video which is native to the story format about your product. All right. This is not just posting your regular reels on your story. This is making an extra effort with that. And these stories, I'm telling you, they convert like crazy. The stories should look something like this one. And on top of that, every 3 days, what you need to do is just post an image of your product with a massive flash sale, and that's it. So if you post these things consistently to your story, I promise you can easily make $1,000 per day off just stories alone if you have a good account. And once you have a good Instagram account, there's going to be a moment where basically every decent video you post just gets 50k views plus. Your videos just start getting a baseline of 50,000 views per video, which is amazing, but most of you guys do a crucial mistake. You just keep posting like one video per day. What you can actually do with an account where Instagram just hands you these free views as a baseline, you can start uploading 3 times a day instead of 1 time a day. And every time I've given this advice to people in the mentorship, their sales literally doubled or tripled. Because even though 50,000 views is not mega viral, 50,000 views is still a really good amount. So you instantly triple your views from 50,000 views a day to 150,000 views a day without even going viral. It's just because you're posting on the good account, which makes your business literally double or triple overnight. And I'm telling you right now, if you already made some money with organic dropshipping, you already went viral, you have the fundamental down, I'm telling you, we have hundreds of these small changes like this one, where if you just implement it, you double or triple your business. Because we have so much overview and so much data with all of our students, we know exactly what to do to make more money if you already are there. If I just give you one little trick to increase your conversion rate forever by 1%, you're going to make so much more money than you pay in mentorship fees. You can't even understand it. Because for the program, you pay once. If you have one thing which increases your conversion rate, that stays forever. But anyways, let's talk about the store and the offer right now. So there's a million different small things which you can do, which are going to be super helpful and going to make you a little bit extra money. Today, I'm going to focus on the bigger main fundamental things. The number one thing is have your payment processors set up the right way. People from every country in the world should be able to buy. You have to have credit card, you have to have PayPal, you have to have Apple Pay, you have to have everything in place. If one of these is missing, you're just losing out on free money. The second thing is add post-purchase upsells always, no matter what. After a person bought, you could upsell them again without losing anything on the conversion rate. You already got them to buy. So make sure you install the app Zipify one-click upsell and have a post-purchase upsell and then a post-purchase downsell and then another downsell. If you do this right, this is going to add completely free money. This is one of these things where just adding this is going to make you extra free money on top without anything. You already got the sale, so make the most out of it. We have people in the program where we literally doubled their average order value, so they make double the amount of money without a single extra view on their organic videos. This is something which you guys are sleeping on. If you go viral, you need to understand this is just half the deal. Everything else is happening on the store and you need to make things right. So obviously I'm not going to get into details right now on how to specifically set up the upsells and things like that. However, what I'm going to tell you is have free things everywhere on your store. Just give away free things on your store. Free shipping, free gifts, free add-ons on the product, free something. Make sure everywhere in the funnel you have the word free. Buy one of these, get this for free. And it doesn't have to be something crazy. It can be something which costs costs you a few cents, but this is going to increase your conversion rate. The rule is the more free gifts you have, the better your conversion rate is going to become. When it comes to converting, most of everything is your product. Do people actually want your product or not? All right. So when it comes to the product itself, there's exactly 3 things you need to do to convert high. Number 1, ask yourself the question, do people actually need the product, or does it just go viral because it looks cool, but nobody actually wants to purchase it? I constantly use the same example, but this is literally the best one I have. The 2D bag, which Mikey sold back in the day, it went mega viral, but you look like an idiot with it. And obviously you wouldn't want to wear it. You wouldn't want to buy it. It just looks cool on Instagram. And it's like, oh, this is interesting, but you don't buy it. Number 2 is the more niche the product is, the more difficult it is to go viral, but the more it does convert. So if you go viral in the crochet niche, 1 million views can literally make you $10-20K. If you go viral in the gaming niche, you can make a lot of money there as well. But if you go viral with a product which everyone needs, the conversions go down because everyone is not well defined. If you're a gamer and you see a gaming product, it's way more likely that you're going to buy than if you see a product which is just randomly cool and you're a random guy. So do people need the product? Is it in a specific passionate niche? And one big thing, do you sell to people who have a credit card or an ability to buy? For example, if you sell to children, it's harder to convert, obviously, because they're going to have to ask their parents, and their parents have to approve and then give them the credit card and buy. Now, it works. You can definitely make money off kid products, but keep that in mind, they convert less. And also, if you sell children's products, never, under no circumstance, sell something where they're going to be ashamed to ask their parents to buy it. If it's some device to cheat in school, they're not going to ask their parents. They're going to be afraid that their parents are going to judge them and they're going to be mad. So obviously, if they can't ask their parents and they don't have a credit card, there's no way you can sell them. So make sure you sell products which are parents friendly in the kids niche if you're there. And really keep this in mind with a store. The child is usually not going to show them the video. What they're going to show them is the product page. So the product page has to be parents friendly as well. And you have to solve the objection, not of the kid, but of the parent. So make sure you talk to them. So most of you guys on the product page speak to the child, which doesn't matter. The real person who makes a decision is the parent. So talk to them. Now, the next thing to turn views into sales is having the right reason for the virality. First of all, and this is probably the biggest determining factor if people click on your website, is do they even know that a website exists? A lot of you guys make videos which don't display that you sell anything. If the viewer doesn't understand that this product is purchasable within a few clicks by clicking the link in bio, they're most likely not gonna buy. So how you do that is you present yourself as a company and the video is focused on the product. So if we take a look at the video right here, it's very obvious that the whole video is surrounding this bag. This makes sense. This is something which is going to convert high because people understand this video is about the bag. That makes sense. Now, obviously, you have to be careful with adding things like link in bio and things like that, because that definitely takes away from the virality. But nevertheless, people then know that you can buy. So you pay with virality for conversions. And in a lot of the cases, it's a good trade. And one thing I want to tell you is having the right call to action videos after you go viral is literally the thing which makes you the most money. What we've usually seen is if you post a video and it gets 1 million views, let's say you make $2,000 off that. Great. Now, after the 1 million views, the next video you post is a call to action video, which is specifically selling the product only. It has a very clear call to action. It's very obvious that you can buy the product. It's something like replying to a comment which asks, where can I get this? It only ends up getting 25,000 views, but you still make another 2K of these 25,000 views. So you get 1 million views with 2K and then 25K with 2K. And then combined, you made 4K all of a sudden. Now, why these call to action videos convert so well is because it specifically talks to a warm audience. It's usually people who already saw the 1 million view video, and these are getting sold to directly. So if you did all the things I mentioned before, right, it's the right audience, it's the right country, everything is perfect, they want the product, and you just tell them, hey, here's where you get it. And that converts like crazy. So here's how you do it the right way. Let's say you get 1 million views. what we usually do is have 3 reply videos. You look through the comments, find 2 comments which are generally about the content and not only about the product, and you make regular organic content, which is obviously there to convert, but you also focus more on the virality aspect. And then one of the 3 is purely selling, and you basically just answer the question, where can I get this? Now keep in mind, still make it as entertaining as possible, and the more views you get on that video, the more money you make. And if you, let's say, go viral again on a call to action video, the amount of money is ridiculous. If you get 1 million views on a call to action video, it's just gonna go crazy. And I'm gonna be super honest here. If you would know what we know, all these small little details which you can add to make significantly more money forever, I promise you your business would make significantly more money. This is what we do in our program. If you're in our program, we have one-on-one calls with you where we lay out everything you need to know. We tell you exactly which products to test. We look at your videos, we analyze what to change. We tell you everything, how to structure your stories, how to structure your videos, how to structure your call to action videos, how to make the product page better. Just give you tricks on everything, how you actually go viral consistently, how you just make the most amount of money possible. And at this point, it literally does not make sense to do it by yourself. The competitive advantage you have in our program is so ridiculous because the moment you enter the program, you get access to the entire network and the entire ecosystem and all the hacks and tricks and everything we all combined learned. So if you compare yourself to hundreds of organic dropshippers who are literally on top in the entire organic space, obviously you win if you have access to this. You can talk to all of us on a very regular basis, ask us any questions, get all the connections, all the contacts, everything you need. If you're interested in joining, click the link below, sign up for a call, and we're going to figure out if it's a good fit.